Guys, had an absolutely great time making this video. Do you know what? I had a great time making this, playing this game, and I thought, okay, I got to get this one uploaded because we need to talk about this whole AK-74U with Rapid Fire. So let's start by doing the usual stuff. Welcome back, everybody. If you're here for the first time, welcome for the first time. If you've come back, then welcome back to another video. I have another boring free-for-all here for you on Crisis, a map that I have publicly said and quite openly said that I do not like. I really don't like it. Do you know what? The more I play this, I seem to have my best games on this map. Don't get too excited, 'cause it's nothing impressive, but for me, this is a really good game. I really enjoyed this. I don't know what this guy was doing, trying to creep under the van, but whatever. Not sure. I'm not sure where it was I saw it, but so I never used to use rapid fire on any guns, and suddenly I saw a review. It might have even been a comment on YouTube or something recently to say, look, if you're using the 74U, you need to strap on the rapid fire. You've got to do it, and you won't regret it. And oh my god, I mean, look at these people. Look, they just drop. They just absolutely drop. I'm a huge fan of the AK-74U anyway, which is why we're going to talk about it for a lot of this video. I don't know how we're going to get through 6 or 7 minutes purely based on talking about this gun. But obviously this dates back to the days of COD 4. And this gun is an absolute godsend. This is the holy grail. For a gun that you unlock so early in the process, I'm not sure. So let's have a look. What level do you unlock this? In COD Black Ops 1, when do you unlock the AK-74U? Let's have a look. So this gun is unlocked at rank 17. 17, you get a 74U. So what they're basically saying is, on this game, when you hit level 17, you get the best submachine gun on the game. That's what they're saying, because that is what it is. Yep. I don't think there's no answer. Surely, I'm going to do a video soon that ranks all the assault rifles, like 1 to, or the top 5 assault rifles. My god, that is a tricky video to pull together because they're all fantastic. But then I will also do one that talks about the submachine guns. And there's no doubt this needs a video on its own, a special mention. But yeah, seriously, guys, if you haven't used it, get rapid fire on the AK-74U. I think I'm using Marathon because I can hear myself moving around. I'm using Ghost, and I've also got steady aim. You need steady aim on this because steady aim lately, I've discovered the real benefits of using steady aim, especially if you are someone that moves around the map quite quickly, runs and guns.
Get shot down.
I'm not too much of. You can hear me speaking to myself in the background during this game because I thought I was going to get shot down quite quickly. But I'm not someone who runs around a lot. I just tend to stick to one area. You know my style of play. For those of you that keep coming back to watch my videos for some reason, I like to control one area and stick to areas that I know where there's going to be traffic, because I know that there's no need for me to move. Here on Crisis, the beach area, I know there's a lot to sort of man mark. There's like 4 or 5 different directions to look in. But if you keep circling around the beach area where the ships are, like the harbour, oh god, people will keep showing up, especially on free for all. I don't like to mess too much with the bunkers unless I know that I'm in a lobby of fairly new people, which I think I was pretty lucky with this lobby. But honestly, all night I was using the AK-74U with rapid fire, and people are just dropping. Obviously, if you pair it with sleight of hand pro as well, you'll be an absolute god. I use steady aim because I'm trying to get it pro. But sleight of hand, obviously aim down the sights quicker. I would highly recommend this class. You need to put it on and give it a go. If you run into someone that's ready for a gunfight and you come up in like a 1 versus 1 situation, they got no chance. Absolutely no chance. I mean, look at that. Look at that. I mean, fair enough, he missed his shots, but there's a couple of situations in this game where I go into gunfights and everything's completely fair from the beginning, but they just can't win them. And people seem to freak out when I do that on this game as well. If you just literally run towards someone, you're in a gunfight, try to knife them, providing they're pretty shit at the game, you'll win every time. So yeah, we got the chopper gunner. I was using UAV. I was using. Oh god, what else was I using? I feel like I was using dogs. Obviously, that's the only thing. There's always a negative side. You will never be... By the way, that grenade I just threw, you can throw it through the windows there. It just goes straight through. Even though there's like bars in the windows.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, see, there we go. You can hit...
Come on, the game's just giving that to him now.
Yeah, you can hear me complaining about it in the background. I was using dogs, that's why I was so pissed off. If COD doesn't want you to win a gunfight, sometimes you will not win that gunfight. My point was that there's obviously absolutely no range whatsoever with this setup. There's no range. My setup is completely close range because I'm using the dual pythons, which again I've done a separate video. I won a free for all with the dual pythons on Nuketown. Go and check that video out if you haven't done already. But this is what I mean about operating on the beach, right? Because there's people coming from all directions. You run round the rocks in between the cliffs. I think at some point I got a little bit impatient. I think this was my most embarrassing moment right here of the whole game, because I enter this scrappy battle with this guy, couldn't do anything with the pythons, no range whatsoever, and then I get shot from the right hand side.
Now.
Terrible.
That was awful.
But really, really enjoyable. The whole game and this whole video was to promote the AK-74U. It's so good. Even if, do you know what? You can also, what is it? Another great setup. So we've got 3 recommendations for you here. Let me summarize these. You've got Rapid Fire on its own, which is when you should be using steady aim or sleight of hand. Okay, so that's 2 setups right there. Rapid Fire with steady aim or Rapid Fire with sleight of hand. Or go for Warlord Pro, or just Warlord in general, and then have Rapid Fire with extended mags. That obviously, because you're using your bullets up twice as fast, so extended mags could go a really long way. I'm going to try that later on today, see if I can get some videos out for something like that. But I think you're probably going to see me use this a lot in the next few coming videos. It's going to get pretty boring. And this isn't the smallest of maps, so I thought I'd struggle on somewhere like Nuketown. This or Summit, this setup absolutely kills. Okay. Anyway, look, guys, hope you enjoyed it. Big fan of the AK-74U with Rapid Fire. It gets a massive thumbs up for me. Thank you to whoever made this recommendation. I'm sure it's been made thousands of times, but I have finally listened, and I should try it on more guns. I understand. Enjoy the final kill. I think it's about to come up, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Cheers.
Enemy spy plane above.
That's a good one.